All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. You're tuned into our special report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist. And I'm here with my main man, Frank.
Hey, what's up?
And would you know, we have been covering and telling you about Bitcoin. I gave you the specs, I told you where the key zones were, where the price triggers were. And lo and behold, the market is doing exactly as we talked about. Exactly as we talked about. And I also reported to you a while ago that major CEOs of major Fortune 500 companies were dumping their shares. Okay. So when you take money out of the stock market, where does it go? It's not going into cash, and it sure enough ain't going into bonds, and it sure enough ain't going into gold and silver.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, it's going directly into Bitcoin. And yes, we are now looking at taking out the all-time highs. I even gave you the time frame to expect when that should happen. But yes, our initial upside target for Bitcoin, we gave it to you earlier during the week, and it is 70K.
Yeah,
Okay.
exciting, dude. You've really been on this story about where Bitcoin was going, how it was already beginning to happen, what to look for. I've been here with you every day, twice a day, most days, and you've been on it, man. 100%. Very exciting.
Yeah. I got to say this, and I've said it before. First of all, tonight we're going to take a deep dive into the mechanics of Bitcoin and what's going on
Mm-hmm.
and what we plan to do. And I'm going to show you in some live demonstrations on here what we're doing with the pulse waves, with the reports, and how we're taking advantage of it.
Right.
But just remember what I said before. Before any of this stuff started happening, I warned about this back in 2016, and I did two back-to-back documentaries covering it.
Mm-hmm.
And I explained what was happening and how it was going to continue to go.
Yeah.
And I believe that um, Bitcoin, for whatever reason, is going to be the new Dow Jones of the future, and that we're only going to have a handful of altcoins that are going to exist when the dust settles.
Mm.
You're not going to have 3,000, crypto coins,
Right.
altcoins. You're going to have like maybe 10. And Bitcoin is going to be the benchmark. And there's a reason for it. There's a reason why, you know, corporations and, you know, foreign governments have spent tens of millions and hundreds of millions of dollars in building out their own blockchain technology and investing in Bitcoin. Look at all the new Bitcoin ETFs. All right. That's a lot of money being put behind Bitcoin.
Right.
Okay. So it is what it is. Okay. It is what it is. And people don't get it.
Yeah,
And it's
you're
only going to
speaking
get bigger.
already to John's question, which is oh, here we go. Oh, wow, that's cool. I thought I was clicking on a different comment, but that's awesome, John. He was making people watch your docs back then, so good for you,
Yeah, I
man.
appreciate that, John.
So,
I
is
appreciate the love.
BTC shares love, or is it just going to be a BTC run? Dex, you tell me what you're saying, but
Uh,
usually is
you're gonna want to tune into tonight's
yeah.
uh, broadcast so you can see that because I'm gonna answer that question in
All right,
depth.
fantastic. Okay, good.
Yeah,
All right, awesome. I had a kind of follow up question to it myself.
yeah.
All
Tonight's
right,
watch
so that
list is
said,
specifically and strictly Bitcoin.
we're doing a really quick one right now. This is our current bullpen. If you guys are here, but we got to warn you, we're coming back full force in an hour at 8:30. Not an hour, about a half hour.
Well, between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, we
Yeah,
will get ready. We,
yeah.
we gotta get the
Give us
post waves
time.
out first.
But we have somewhere between now and 9, we have our evening watch list. but we're going to make the most of it. We promised you guys a big webinar tutorial. So one of the things we want to cover is detail on how to use the price triggers. I'm sorry, the attack reports. I broke the rule, Dex. So our traders attack reports, our new branding for our price triggers. It stands for Algo Trigger Trend Alert Catcher, because that's exactly what it does. It catches trends before they happen.
Exactly.
And the alert is for you. It's not for the list. It's for you. So you can make your own decisions about how to trade. But what we do here at the Algo Capitalist Bullpen is not only does Dex update those reports every night. That's what the evening watch list show is all about. It's about the fact that the reports have been updated, and Dex is about to update his own orders using the watch list and his own platform that he's trading on. So tonight, our tutorial, and this is going to become a webinar. This will be one of our orientation tutorials eventually on our site. Tonight, we're making most of that public, a little more than usual. We're going to update you on Bitcoin, just like Dex was talking about, and then we're going to go private. But here's the thing. It's private in air quotes. Our members get these all the time, of course, every night. But since this is set up as a webinar, if you just go give your email and address, you could watch the whole thing right on our webinars page. You members will get the same one. And I apologize again. I'm going to ask you members who are paying customers, put your email in there just because it's easier to set it up that way. But we're going to do it a different way in the future. But please bear with me if you are a member. But for those of you who are not members, this is a free gift. You get to watch the watch list tonight. Not only that, but a little down the page, I tried to move it up the page, but it was causing too many problems. We're going to have Dex's watch list report, and it's not showing here. I'm not sure why, but I'll fix it by the time we get there later. So look for that. It's very exciting, and you'll be able to follow along while we look at the watch list. So all you got to do, name an email, and we don't even barely spam you hardly 20 times a day. No, we don't. We're very good about it. We're too lazy to send that much email, so you can sign up. But Dex, that's it for right now. We're going to be back in a little while. Thanks, John, for hanging with us. You were early and gave us all these wonderful comments, and we really do appreciate it. If you are watching this or any of our live broadcasts, please say hello in the comments, like and subscribe, share when you can. It really, really helps. And as you may have guessed, Dex has been shadow banned on YouTube for ages. Like you guys are such a great audience. You're always liking, commenting, saying stuff, and his numbers go down. That's not because for any reason other than shadow banning. A channel like ours should be enormous because of the amount of support you give us. So we thank you for that. And we ask you to keep that up and increase it. Or even better, bring some of that support and enthusiasm over to Rumble when we're live. But those of you who really support what we're doing, you're here in the private section on pulsewavetrading.com. And we appreciate that so much. There are so many wonderful things that we're going to be putting out and wonderful things we're already putting out. And we hope you're getting the most out of it. All right, Dex. I could talk about all this cool stuff that you're doing all night, but we got to go and get ready for tonight's show and get the reports out.
Yes, we do.
We'll sign off. Thanks. Unless you got something else to say, we'll sign off. Thanks, everybody.
Nope. We're gonna get this stuff together, and we'll be seeing you guys back here shortly.
All right. Go to pulsewavetrading.com. Nope, that's not it. Register pulsewavetrading.com. Click on webinars, and you'll be able to join us for the entirety, not just the public part, but the entirety of tonight's evening watch list just by giving your email and name at our webinars page. Thanks a lot, everybody. We're over and out.